getting a much-needed boost. Anchor Kalyna Astrinos explains how many are now turning to cryptocurrency, hoping to attract even more customers.
I have my son full time.
Natalie Sharumbalo balances her time between her job as an entertainer and home life.
I'm like mom mode most of the week.
Her workplace, Crazy Horse 3, an adult entertainment club, closed down for months during the pandemic. But when establishments reopened, things turned around fast, and the return of big events was a major boost.
Our busiest time, I would say, was probably just March Madness.
The club's close proximity to Allegiant Stadium also helped.
It looks like New York out there, like blocks of people. And like after the Raiders game, people are like walking everywhere.
The surge in customers pushed the company to find ways to appeal to the masses, including getting in on the cryptocurrency craze and the boom of Bitcoin.
I just saw the direction it was going over the past few years.
Keith Ragano is the GM and vice president of Crazy Horse 3. In January, the company announced it would accept Bitcoin as a form of payment, keeping up with client demand. And here's how it works. The club creates an invoice, and when you're ready to check out, you simply scan the QR code and pay with your Bitcoin.
They love it. Once they find out that they actually can spend the Bitcoin, because to them it's like almost monopoly money. It's like being in the casino. They give you chips. You never use real money.
But what about when Bitcoin fluctuates?
Whatever it is at that point when that transaction's done, that's what it's done at. It could drop 5,000 points 2 seconds later. It could go up 5,000 points 2 seconds later.
Why take that risk?
Because the risk is the reward.
The crypto concept is relatively new to a lot of people, so I sat down with Shantanu Supre, a corporate and securities attorney focused on crypto.
Let's talk about privacy. One of the biggest selling points I've learned for a lot of people with Bitcoin is that it is anonymous. Is that really the case, especially when we live in a world where it doesn't seem like anything is private anymore?
It's not entirely anonymous. You can see movements on the chain. It's not necessarily easy to determine who owns the Bitcoin, but certainly the fact that Bitcoin is moving around is certainly lodged or registered on the distributed ledger.
Regardless, he believes more businesses will follow suit.
Large publicly listed companies in the U.S. will hold crypto, I think, in the next 5 years. So 1 to 2% of their assets will be in crypto. And I think smaller companies are going to follow that same strategy.
And management at the Crazy Horse 3 believes crypto is the future as more people leave the cash and credit cards behind. Reporting in Las Vegas, I'm Kalyna Astrinos.
Resorts World, the D, and the Golden Gate are just some of the other places currently